What's up, friends and family? Your boy, only from these YouTube streets, Puerto77, and like clockwork, the rage, the sorrow, the coping from the Xbox fanboys out there raging over God of War. What is it about God of War, or just the top tier PlayStation exclusives that got them acting so ridiculous on the internet, and for what? Right? To catch you guys up, once again, they're trying to find ways to bring negativity to an amazing game. As you see, the game's already at Metacritic, 94 rating, 100 reviews everywhere. Some middle ground reviews in the 80s. Overall, the game is doing what everyone expected. Sony Santa Monica, congratulations, you guys knocked it out the park again. I mean, it looks phenomenal. I can't wait to play it. I already have it preloaded. Pre-order all that stuff. Everybody's gonna have an exciting time this week when the game releases. But of course, you have those trying to ruin the fun. You know, trying to put on their tinfoil hats. Sony paid off the media, even though they claim Sony's broke. Oh, I never understood that. But anyway, all this weird shit. They're even going as far as looking for reviews in languages they can't even read themselves. For example, IGN Korea. And they're asking a question. Oh, why isn't IGN Korea part of the aggregate? Oh, Sony paid. Sony paid Metacritic to keep it off. Yeah, that's the answer. You know? You would think in their tiny pea brains, which is just enough, because you don't need a lot. A simple pea brain would have been like, you know what? This IGN Korea review is not part of the aggregate. Let's see what other reviews IGN Korea did and what games they're part of. And their little tiny pea brains would have found out that IGN Korea is not on Metacritic at all for any game. Not Microsoft first party, not Nintendo first party, and none of the multiplats. And then that would have popped a little tiny bulb, the little tiny Christmas tree type bulbs, because they're not regular size bulbs. They're not smart enough for that. But they probably at least can do one of those little tiny Christmas tree bulbs. And they would have realized, oh shit, IGN Korea is not part of Metacritic at all. So no, Sony did not pay them. But no, apparently, PlayStation first party games can't actually be good. It has to be paid, right? Only Microsoft can create naturally well great games. No, stop it. Stop your nonsense. What's amazing to me is that you guys actually try to pull this stunt off, as if it's gonna result in a legion of gamers to be like, oh my god, Xbox fanboy, you are right. No. The world is laughing at you. The only ones that are liking and agreeing with you are other hurt Xbox fanboys. It's literally like one of those AA meetings where you guys sit in a circle and cope on the dumb shit you did. That's literally your group. You're coping, right? And why is this coping happening aggressively? Well, I think you guys starting to realize time is up. 2022 is on the verge of being over. And Xbox this year will be the most unmemorable platform all year. Right? The same repeated statement of, but great value and I save money. People don't want to hear that year over year over year. It's boring. It's boring. It's not fun. The whole value argument is not fun. It's actually boring for many people. At this point, this deep into the console lifespan, people just want to talk about amazing, banging games, that are memorable. And 2022 was a wash. An absolute wash. It's funny, though. Microsoft out here crying, let us compete. Well, I don't know. Maybe making great games and releasing them, that might be a form of competition. Because that's the competition we want to hear. I don't know about you. Yeah, sure. The Xbox gamers, yeah, y'all want, Microsoft to buy everything. But the rest of the world, to us, competition is create great games that overshadow other games. That way you force other developers to step their game up and make better games. That's competition for me. Making great games. Not simply just buying games and that's it. Now you say, oh, look, I own this game now. Yeah, okay, I guess. Maybe financially that's a great move. But if you want to talk about competition, make great games and release them. Make great games and release them. You ain't do that. All 22, he did nothing. And now you're trying to take it on God of War. Right? And what's crazy is, you know, these fanboys going out there aggressively putting in their own personal time to try to find a way to get advanced copies of God of War and then go out there, put in the time to create fake emails, fake Twitter accounts to try to spoil the game. That is a lot of energy for a group of people that swear they're neutral and that they hate fanboy and that they hate console warring. And look how much energy you guys are putting into this. And then what's even worse, dudes that come into my timeline always complaining that I'm talking shit on Twitter, but yet none of you guys go to these guys who are actually spoiling games. And you guys say nothing. Oh, I didn't know. Well, you know, man, get out of here. You know, it is absolutely say, listen, God of War is doing this thing. It's going to be a great game. If you don't like it, then hey, you don't like it. That's what it is. But it's clear that 2022 ending is finally wrapping around. It's finally coming to a close. And you guys are actually seeing that, holy shit, Microsoft has done nothing this entire year. Like literally nothing. If the brand disappeared, most people probably didn't notice, except for the ones that are worried about buying stuff. You guys will probably be the only ones to notice something. Like, oh my God, I have to spend more money. Like, that's it. It should be just you guys. That's it. It's crazy. This is actually wild. God of War once again. And you know what's funny? 2018, I did a similar video like this. And now it's happening all over. And then shortly after, I did a video on Spider-Man. So stand by for Spider-Man 2. It's going to be, oh my God, immense agitation among them. Listen, it's not our fault that Microsoft has been inadequate. You know, you guys are actually mad at Microsoft, but you're trying to blame PlayStation fanboys, trying to blame Sony and all this stuff, come up with tinfoil reasons. No, you are upset because your brand failed you. You just don't want to say it. So you're going to blame everybody else, everything else, and you're going to come up with the most stupidest ideas, tinfoil, conspiracy theories, when it's just simply Microsoft didn't bring you great games. That's the easy answer. That's it. 2022, Microsoft failed to bring the games. And when you finally accept that, and you finally hold them accountable, Microsoft, who knows, might respond. But if you keep letting them slide year after year, and you focus on Sony, you focus on conspiracy theories, you focus on, you know, oh, they pay for this, they pay for that, you keep going in that direction, then Microsoft has no reason to be a beast. For what? You guys constantly let them off the hook. So Microsoft will take the path of least resistance. You're doing the work for them. If you're happy with how they're doing, why would they change? Come on now. Listen. Play some God of War if you have a PlayStation 5, right? That's what you bought it, right? Enjoy it. And then use that greatness to steer Microsoft in the right direction. They don't have to make a carbon copy, but they got to know what great first party means. Instead of you going out here doing this weird shit, worrying about reviews you can't even read yourselves, unless you have Google Translator. Stop it. Yo, this is your boy Porter Rock Service. Let me know what you think. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could ask you to let me know what you think, but I'm going to have to turn off the comment section because these bums are trying to use my channel to try to spoil games for you guys. So the comments will be off. I will turn all comments back on once the game releases. They will all be, everything be back to normal. So I really apologize. If you want to hit me up on Twitter, but this is just something that needs to be done to protect the integrity of the game and the story. You know, I don't want nobody, these fanboys ruining the enjoyment for you. All right? But anyway, this is your boy Porter Rock 77. Stay tuned for my podcast on Tuesday. You guys take care. Peace.